Tiffany Copeland, and it is an honor and a pleasure to be here with you today in the celebration of Black History Month. So the question is, why do we celebrate Black History Month? And I'm going to tell you a personal story about myself. I was raised in a predominantly Caucasian city about 30 miles outside of Chicago. And when I was little, I can remember asking my mother a question. I asked her, I said, "Mom, what color am I?" And my mom responded by telling me, she said, "Tiffany, you're black." Okay. Then I asked her the same question again. I said to her, I said, "Mom, what color am I?" And then my mom responded a second time the same way she did the first, and she said, "Baby, you're black." So now that I can look back on it, I can remember that I knew that I was black. But for some reason, I felt compelled to ask my mother this question over and over again. Now that I look back on it, I think I was looking for answers to questions that just could not be articulated at the age of 6. And I think really what I was asking my mother was, which was some of the same questions that maybe you're asking yourself today, which is, what does it mean to be black? So I think that this is the significance of Black History Month, so that the younger generation nor the older generation have to wonder about what it means to be black. Instead, they will know that blackness is not just about skin complexion. But being black means that you are automatically born with an African spirit. It means that you have different cultural traditions. It means that you have a rich history that spans back for hundreds and thousands of years in Africa, that consists of more than just the civil rights movement and more than just the enslavement of African people, but it spans back hundreds and thousands of years in Africa. And it includes complex organizations like the ancient Egyptian civilization, like the Ashanti Empire, and like Timbuktu, which was the epicenter for intellectual learning at its height throughout all of the world. So when we talk about Black History Month, really what we're talking about is African History Month. So let's talk a little bit about the African spirit during African History Month, which is found all throughout our history. This African spirit is what Queen Nzinga from Angola showed when she spent her entire adult life fighting against the invasion of the Portuguese. And this African spirit is what Harriet Tubman showed when she risked her life freeing hundreds of enslaved Africans by way of the Underground Railroad. And this African spirit is what Marcus Garvey, one of the 7 national heroes of Jamaica, showed when he created the United Negro Improvement Association. And he worked to mentally emancipate Africans all throughout the diaspora. And this same African spirit is found in John Brown, a man of European descent, who seized an arsenal in an effort to have a slave uprising to free all the slaves within the United States. He died because of his efforts. However, he has the African spirit. So we clearly see that the African spirit is really the human spirit. Now, as Africans, we have a saying that goes, "I am because we are." So what that means is that if you're not doing well, I'm not doing well. And if I'm not doing well, you are not doing well. So right now, we are not doing well. Because people around the world, our brothers and sisters from around the world, are facing a tragedy of enormous measure. especially our brothers and sisters in Haiti. It is estimated that over 200,000 people have passed due to the massive earthquake in Haiti. And even more people are struggling to find the basic necessities like food, shelter, and water. But even in the midst of it all, the Haitians still show the resiliency of the human spirit. And it's that same resiliency that the Haitians showed in the cotton fields during enslavement. It's the same resiliency that they are continuing to show in the midst of the catastrophic disaster in Haiti. And that same fighting spirit that they showed when they won their freedom is the same fighting spirit that they continue to show as they pull our brothers and our sisters from the rubble. And that same communalism, which is the embodiment of the African spirit, they continue to show as they share their food, even when there's not much around. So in conclusion, when you hear about Black History Month, know that it is not just a month that we celebrate Black history, but we are making our own Black history on a daily basis by the things that we do, by the things that we participate in, by all the successes that we have in our life, by how hard we try to help others within our own lives and outside of our lives, within our community, our local community, and within the world. So I encourage you to build on the foundation that those people that I mentioned earlier have set, like Harriet Tubman, like John Brown, like Queen Nzinga. Build on the foundation that they set and make Black history a part of your everyday life, 365 days a year. And I think in that way you will be truly celebrating Black History Month. God bless you, and may God keep you. Goodbye.